Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I am your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Hello.
And recurring guest of the show, Waleed.
Guys.
Gentlemen, I'm going to do something right now that the Challenge All-Stars seems to not be able to do. I'm not going to waste your time. Not going to waste your time on this. I went on a little bit of a rant last week. I went on a rant about people not being able to jog, people not being able to swim, like these throwaway bullshit. I am so sick and goddamn tired of watching these burn away episodes. We watched a whole episode of politicking and challenges for them to be like, oh, by the way, we're not doing the elimination again. Casey's pregnant. Kahana, by the way, you didn't do anything wrong, cuz beat it. Not like we can't just have anyone else do an elimination, have him get left over. Not like, what is wrong with these people? There's only like 10 episodes. They've burned 3 episodes already this season. I am so sick and goddamn tired because in all intents and purposes, this was leading up to be a really good episode. That fucking elimination should have meant something. It meant nothing. I'm dying right now. And that was the worst thing I felt all day. So guys, your thoughts. That's like what I have to say.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like I think it was going to be like a really good like climax, them facing off. But obviously we didn't get that. And it couldn't, honestly, this could be the worst episode of the season.
Wally, what do you think?
Yeah, I feel the same way, honestly. Like you had, members of the King's Palace Alliance that nobody can stand going against each other in this elimination. And, they got so goddamn lucky with it. It's just, I was so underwhelmed by the ending too, because the whole episode from the beginning to basically 85% of the way through was great. The challenge that they did was awesome. And then it ended with the most anticlimactic ending. That was very disappointing too. So,
yeah.
I guess congrats to Casey. I thought she was doing pretty good this season. It's kind of a shame.
I was very disappointed for her, and Kahana I was disappointed for different reasons. Kahana because he got so unlucky with that, and but with Casey, she overcame a lot of her fears. She started proving herself a lot more this season. So both of them, I was kind of upset, but like you said, congrats to her.
So lazy, dude. Like, how lazy of a production to say, oh, well, you're a teammate, you have to go. We haven't seen one of those kind of things. Like, that used to happen in the challenge. Like if your partner got in a fight, you had to go home too. But we haven't seen that. They've definitely gone to like replacing people. And even if for All-Stars, they don't have like standby players, like you couldn't have just went into next week with an odd number and then just made like the girls face off or something. Like it just seemed really like, why are you going to do it? If I were Kahana, I wouldn't even want to come back. Got done dirty, dude. Screw that.
The point.
Well, you felt like he was pissed, but then he composed himself to be like, it's okay.
Of course. If that was like, dude, of course you wanted to say fuck that shit. Like, I can't believe he didn't. Like, why? I don't know. I guess because you're just not trying to shit on a pregnancy, but
that happened before on an old season where like I forget. I think it was Battle of the X's, the first season of Battle of the X's, when Sarah was paired with this asshole guy, Vinny, that she once hooked up with. It. They weren't even really like a couple, whatever. But in like the first 2 episodes of the season, he was such an asshole. They all went out partying one night, and one of the girls in the house, she was wearing like this sexy like bra or like dress, whatever, and he like undressed her at the club and like took off her bra, whatever, like, and basically stripped her naked in front of everyone. And when production found out, they kicked him out. TJ came to the house and kicked him out. And then he was like, yeah, but Sarah, since you're his partner, this is Battle of the X's, you're eliminated too. And the whole house, Sarah was like distraught in like the worst tears, and everyone was like livid. Oh,
I don't remember that. I need to flip that back up.
Everyone felt so bad for Sarah. That was terrible. But it's one of those situations where like it's not your fault, yet you still go home. I hate that.
Yeah, like you couldn't have like the person, like people who got eliminated last week, like stay an extra 2 or 3 days, and then they could just come back in or something like that. Like,
of course they could have. That's just lazy, dude. That's just pure laziness. TJ, I expect better of you, bro.
Yeah, they should have at least eliminated, like had the elimination and eliminated one of the other like pairs. Like not having them battle at all was so bad to me.
The only part of the episode I really liked, and then I'll go to the last negative before we really tie it up. There's not a ton to talk about, obviously, because they didn't give us an elimination. I thought the challenge was pretty cool. Steer clear with the monster truck. I thought that was a pretty cool active. Yeah, I get it. It ended up not. It sucks because it ended up meaning jack shit.
It meant nothing.
Jack shit. I mean, I guess Brad and Jody are still really, really good.
Mhm.
They have a life shield for next week, so that still counts. Or no, they don't have a life shield for next week because there was no elimination. That's the elimination. Dude, there's not even a life shield next week.
Yeah.
Is this how the life shield goes away? They're it's just left out in the ether.
If that's how we get rid of it, I won't be mad. But
Yeah.
Probably be a classic way for it to go away.
yeah,
Bye, baby.
and like TJ be like, well, yeah, the baby took it. It's in the
It's in the womb. It's gonna get bored. Casey's child's gonna get bored with the lifesaver in its hand. Yeah, so I mean, I know you guys teased about it a little bit at the beginning. The only thing we'll talk about at the end here is like I guess the King's Palace. The King's Palace is still intact. These dudes, like I can't stand Letarian. Is anyone else on that? Why is that dude acting like? Why is he acting like he's in like a World War II movie?
Well, that's part of the reason why when you guys asked me what it is I can't stand about him a few weeks ago, I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but he takes everything so personally.
Exactly, like everything's life or death.
Yeah, him and Nehemiah both. They both always, and this has been going on for years with them. They just always take everything so personally in these games.
He might I could see like if they were younger, if this is like younger Letarian, I could see him literally bash someone's skull in one night over an argument. I think Letarian's all bark though, but like, why does he like? I hope I get to go back in there and take it out on someone. Yeah, like, take it out on someone. It's like, stop, dude.
Well, you could tell this dude definitely like strangled somebody in a bar fight at least once in his life. Like you could tell.
The football dad.
Yeah.
Also, how do you pull? There's only 3 weeks left. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like I'm half these people are going to the final.
This
half
is
these people
ridiculous.
that started the show, I guess is what I should say.
Everyone gets to go to a final on All Stars. It's like the retirement tour. God, we were so high on this season when it started. Like episodes 1 through I'd say basically 5, we were like, "Woo, good season." 6 and 7 have just gone to shit. Basically, every time Waleed comes on, it goes to hell.
Yeah, I really hope it can rebound these last few weeks. Really, hopefully,
I have no hope.
Comes back, but
I
mean, if you notice, like Darrell and Janelle are like coasting, not even doing anything. They're just coasting. There's always one of those teams that just coasts.
MJ hasn't done anything.
Yeah, MJ and his partner. Who's his partner again? John A.
Yeah, John A.
Yeah, they're coasting too. They're not doing anything.
Just like doing nothing.
It's finals or bust now.
Yeah, this
finals not good. This season was awful.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just hope Jody wins. It's really out of the season. He deserves it.
Yeah,
probably get targeted if she doesn't win, but well, overall, okay. So, I mean, that's really what I got for this, guys. I mean, we're sorry everyone who got here to the end. We didn't really bring the positivity train, but we give you what we really think, and we're excited to watch this every week. And I just don't like the decisions they're making with these eliminations and just like blowing these episodes off like that. So. I just guess this is how we feel. We'll obviously be back next week to cover episode 8 of Challenge All Stars season 2. Also on the Reality Guys page, you will see a season preview of the next season of The Bachelor, which starts on January 3rd. Look for that probably at the end of the weekend. And then our normal coverage, like we said, of everything, Bachelor, Amazing Race, everything like that, starting in January. But for myself, Brian, Waleed, Kevin, have a happy holiday, and we will see you on the next video. Peace.
Ho ho.
Ho ho.